everybody, welcome back to the chaotic little book corner. My name's Acacia. Today is December 3rd, so let's dive in first with our Advent. And this is Hail, Comely, and Clean from the Book of Children of Hall School, Weybridge. Interesting. I don't really know. This is a very odd Advent. I don't know what I was thinking. I think it's kind of fun though opening it. 50-50. Today we're going to be doing our, Today I'm going to be doing my birthday book haul. Guys, I can't begin to explain how touched I was by all of the birthday well wishes and the small gifts that I got. I got quite a few cards. I was really touched, and I did receive a couple of gifts from people. I already showed you the book from Ashley in my Boston book haul, which I'll link below. And then if you can see up there, there is Harley. Miss Sophie from Portal on the Pages got me that. And then she got me another gift, which I will show you in a moment. And then my subscriber, she sent me this. This is the Once Upon a Dream song from Sleeping Beauty. It's just so pretty. I really like it. It's nice and fun. And then this I purchased for myself. And it's an Alice in Wonderland book. And for those of you who have seen it on Instagram, I have it there. I will link below the Etsy store that does these. I can't remember the title, but then you open it. If I can open it. There we go. So you get to pick your music for your music box, and I love it. I picked Swan Lake. I love the ballet, but yeah. This was really special. I'm really not 100% sure how to store it on my shelf because it doesn't sit like a normal book because it has these little things, and I think it's meant to be like a box, but I don't really want to cover anything, so it's up in the air. And then it does have like a little I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I love it. I love that. So all of these books were either sent to me as gifts or they were bought with gift cards. My best friend in LA, Stevie, sent me a gift card to Amazon. My aunt sent me a gift card to Barnes & Noble. I went a little crazy with that one. And a couple of the books that I bought from that one are still not here because I purchased them used because they were more hard to find, and Barnes & Noble had them used. I didn't even know Barnes & Noble did use books until later on this week. Who knew? And then one book is from Miss Sophie, and I'll link her down below. She is that girl. I love her to death. She is my everything at this moment. So we'll start with the book from Sophie, and I'm not gonna say too much about it. I'm just gonna say she sent this to me. This is Girl in Need of Tourniquet, and this is a memoir of borderline personality disorder by Mary Lisa Johnson. I've wanted this for a while. It was on my to be bought shelf, so now I have it, and I'm so happy I do. And it comes with a little bookmark that says happy reading, so I really love that. That's so exciting to me. Sorry, spilling books. Okay. Now, these are in no particular order. They're just all of them. There's a lot. Okay, first is this. This is Anna Karenina. I also ordered the new gorgeous editions of this one and Dr. Can't remember. If I remember, I'll write it in here below, but I can't remember. I ordered the vintage classic versions, but I picked up the Barnes & Noble classic so that I could read it for December. I'll explain more about why I'm reading this in December and feel I want to in coming videos this month. And this is just the Barnes & Noble classic. It's already been spilled on and destroyed, and that's normal. fabulous. So I'm in the middle of reading that. And then I picked up the Sex, Lies, and Handwriting, which I've spoken about multiple times, so I don't need to go into depth about that. And then the Rhodes Classic I picked up from Amazon. This is Alice in Wonderland from Lewis Carroll. It's the Rhodes Classic edition. And I love this. I didn't know they had children ones until Miss Amanda Center mentioned it to me very recently. And you guys know, I now have way too many editions of Alice, but I couldn't be more excited. It says Curiouser and Curiouser on the back. Next we have this. This is Blue Beyond Blue by Lauren Slater. I saw the cover, I fell in love, and then I needed it, basically. It just sounded, it was mermaids and women born in eggs and mythology and fairy tales, and just, it sounded beautiful, and I was really excited to get into it and just see how it goes. And then it also dives into a little bit of psychology. So fairy tales and psychology and mythology, I can't go wrong. Then I picked up this. This is The Curious Beginning, and it's by, where are you? Deanna Rayborn. I'm hoping this will help me find a cure for my longing for more books from the Parasol Protector series. That's literally what I'm hoping for. But we'll see. It's London, 1887, and this is a mystery. I don't know. I don't think it has anything to do with vampires, but that's really not what appeals to me in the story of Soulless anyway. It's more the style of the character. So I'm hoping for another kick-ass Victorian woman character. We shall see. And then I picked up this one. This is The Fox Woman by Kais Johnson. I also picked up this one, which is Fidoki by Kais Johnson. I've read this one. This one's next on my list. I've spoken about this in my Gobbleathon and my wrap-up for November. And then this one is to come. This one, I believe, is about a woman warrior who either really relates to cats or turns into a cat. Can't remember. I'm very, very excited. I don't really know much about it, but I don't want to. I just know that it's come highly recommended. So that was all I needed to know. Then there was this. I was unsure if I wanted to purchase this, but then I had the extra cash because of the gift cards, and so I picked it up. This is Vasa in the Night, and it's by Sarah Porter. This is a Russian folklore story, and I don't know, I found it in the fiction section, not the YA section, but I've heard it called YA, so we'll see how that goes. I'm very excited. I know it touches on Baba Yaga, all of those good things, so I'm happy to read that. And then these I read, and I forgot to bring these up in my November wrap-up. I enjoyed them for what they were. They were good to read right after the election. They were, I don't want to say they were brainless because they are, but they're not. These are more of what I expect from, or what I want from YA. So there was a diversity, there was discussion of character development, it was more than I was expecting. And this is the Six of Crows duology. I have both of them in here, so Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, and I read both of them in about a 2-day period. One of them came to the hospital with me, so that was an easy read. I liked them. I really enjoyed them. I thought they were good, solid reads. I think they're a lot of fun, and they're different, and if you're interested in fantasy, but you're not 100% sure of it, this is a good place to start, or at least it was for me. I'm really not always a fantasy girl, but this worked pretty well for me, especially because there was a lot of diverse characters. I also went out and searched a lot of Leigh Bardugo, the author's interviews, and those helped me immensely because I got to, one, see her and kind of put a name or a face to the name and the characters, but also hear her logic on the background of her characters. I don't plan to read the Grisha trilogy. I have no interest, but it's a steampunk-esque Russian world, and I really enjoyed that. I don't know why I'm so into Russian literature right now. And then there's this. This is Jason Portath, Rejected Princesses, Tales of Heroic, Boldest Heroines, Hellions, and Heretics. And this is gorgeous. I love it because it's drawn like Disney princesses, and then you get to hear about all of the princesses, and then you get to, on the corner of each book, there's these little circles that tell you, like, what the triggers are, what's in there. So this one is a maturity level of 1. It has sex and abuse, so you know what you're going into. I really loved it, and I really love this book cover. Like, it's so gorgeous. So obsessed. Really in love with it. So I'm just really curious about how this is going to feel, how this is going to go, and I'm excited to read more. I believe it was Tumblr. I followed them before it became a book, and I believe it was on Tumblr. I can never remember if it's Tumblr or Instagram, but I think it was Tumblr. Anyway, that is what I got myself with my gift cards and what I got for gifts from my people. I think I forgot a couple, and I don't know where they are. Brain, you are all over the place. All right, so that's how that works, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy holidays.